Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down a couple of my favorite plays on Prizepicks for today's slate for Tuesday, March the 15th. We have a shorter slate today, just a 4-gamer, so there's only going to be 2 picks that I give out in this video. Again, I'm trying not to just force picks and just, put guys out there just to put them out there. So with it being a shorter slate, I did only find 2 picks that I really liked. It's, early look. These are my first looks of the slate. I'm recording this video around noon on Tuesday, so not all the board has been posted yet. There's still some teams we're waiting to get added. But again, I have 2 picks that I will share in this video that we can power play, that we can do a 2-pick power with. Sadly, last night we went 1 and 2 on the 3 picks we gave out yesterday. We got another night where we got just really unlucky, and it's been like that for a while. We did hit the over on SGA points. He hit that pretty early. I want to say like in the third quarter, towards the end of the third quarter, SGA hit the over on his points. We needed over 3.5 assists for Kyle Kuzma. He finished with 3. So we needed 1 more assist from Kuzma, and I actually looked it up. So yesterday, Kuzma had 10 potential assists and only got away with 3 assists. For reference, Raul Neto had 10 potential assists yesterday, and he had 7 assists. So it's just unfortunate, man. Kuzma had a lot of assist opportunities. His teammates just weren't making shots yesterday. I feel like my process was there. It was the right selection in the end, going over on his assist. The line even moved. His assist prop went up from 3.5 to 4 as the day went on. So I really felt good about the over 3.5 assists for Kuzma. He had 10 potential assists yesterday and just got unlucky. His teammates weren't making shots. That's part of the game, man. In the end, you just gotta trust your process. You gotta trust that what you're doing is right. And I feel like going over on his assists yesterday was the right play, even though it didn't work out. Seeing that he had 10 potential assists just makes me feel even more confident that maybe next slate, if his assist line's 3.5 again, I'll probably take the over again. But sadly, Kuzma only finished with 3 assists yesterday. We needed 1 more from him, and then we needed 39 fantasy points from Domantas Sabonis, and he finished pretty short, or just short of that. He finished with I think like 35 fantasy points. Don't really have anything to say about Sabonis. I mean, he played his full minutes yesterday. He just wasn't super productive. I think he had like 23 fantasy points at halftime, so he was on pace to get there. He was over halfway there. He had a really bad third quarter, though. He only scored like 2 fantasy points the entire third quarter. He started to get things going towards the end of the game, but at that point, it was just too late, and just ran out of time. So just went 1 and 2 yesterday on the 3 picks I shared on YouTube. Did have a big night, though, over on Patreon. You guys know I do give additional picks out on Patreon each day. So again, if you want to check out the Patreon, you can do so. Usually I give about 5 or 6 additional picks that I like over there. And we hit on the all 6 picks that we gave out. These were the 5 picks I shared on Patreon yesterday. The over on Jokic fantasy points, Hart points, Coffee PRA, Terrence Mann assist, and Trenton Watford points. And then later in the day, after starting lineups were announced, we actually got word that Isaiah Roby was not starting for the Thunder yesterday. So I also posted for Patreon members that I have another play I liked. I liked taking the under on Roby's fantasy points since he wasn't starting, and they left that up on the board pretty much till the game started. They never took it off the board, so that was an easy under for the Patreon members if you were able to hit it. I did do a 5-pick with the 5 picks I gave out on Patreon, hit all 5 of those. Also did another 5-pick with some of the other Patreon picks, added Roby in there, took the SGA points in this one, hit another 5-pick. I did have a bunch of 2 and 3 picks that I won too. Also had some losing picks. I had some 2 picks and 3 picks. Also, I had a 4-pick power that I lost because of Sabonis. Had some ones that I lost because of both Sabonis and Kuzma. But in the end, it was a profitable night. Had a big night on Patreon. Again, if you guys, you want more of my favorite plays on Patreon or on Prizepicks, I do give those out on Patreon each day. If you're interested in that, you can check that out. Link down below in the description. But yeah, guys, let's talk through these 2 picks, kind of share what I'm liking for Prizepicks today. If you're new to Prizepicks, though, you can actually sign up with my promo code. Forgot to mention this. So, Prizepicks, player prop based DFS site. For those of you that are not, that are new here, maybe have not checked out Prizepicks yet. Maybe you bet player props on your sports book or whatever. If you want to give Prizepicks a try, you can sign up with my promo code Noah. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's start off with the 2 picks I like for today. They're both points props. So we're going to go with Jaren Jackson Jr. over 18.5 points. That is the first pick that I do like that did stand out to me on this slate. Now, if you look at the last 5 games for Jaren Jackson Jr., obviously, there's a lot of red. He's only hit this in 1 out of his last 5 games. But the big news for today is that Ja Morant is doubtful, and we just got word that he did not go through shoot-around. So expecting Ja Morant to sit today, not expecting Ja Morant to play. If you actually take a look at the usage this season with Ja Morant off the floor, Jaren Jackson Jr. has played 844 minutes without Ja Morant this season. He's got a 30% usage rate. He's actually got the highest usage rate on the team without Ja Morant, and per 36, he's averaging 25.5 points per 36. Now, is Triple J going to play 36 minutes tonight? Probably not. He normally only plays around 30 to 32 as long as he can stay out of foul trouble. But the matchup's really good against Indiana. Indiana's defense has been terrible. I think it's a great spot for Triple J. He gets the biggest bump in usage on the team whenever Ja Morant's been off the floor this season. And you can actually take a look with StatMuse. You can look at game log without Ja Morant. You can just type up whatever you want on StatMuse and it'll pull it up for you. You can actually take a look at Triple J's game log this season and all the games that Ja Morant has sat. So Ja Morant has missed 13 games this season, and these are the point totals that Jaren Jackson Jr. has scored in those 13 games. So 23, 26, 11, 21, 9, 22, 25, 26, 14, 13, 27, 25. So in the 13 games that Ja Morant has missed this season, Triple J has 19 or more points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those 13 games. So 8 of the 13 games without Ja Morant this season, Jaren Jackson Jr. has scored 19 or more points. And even some of the games where he didn't go over, you look at the Portland game, he only played 20 minutes because he fouled out in 20 minutes. He had 6 fouls in 20 minutes. Not sure about some of these other games, like the Sacramento game. He only played 22 minutes. He had 5 fouls in 22 minutes. Now, Triple J is a guy that always gets in foul trouble, it seems like. But in this matchup against Indiana, I don't think we should worry about that. Indiana, they don't really have any aggressive big men that are going to draw fouls. It's not like Triple J is going to be going up against Giannis or Embiid. I mean, he's going to be guarded by he's probably going to be guarding, O'Shea Brissett, Isaiah Jackson. I don't think we have to worry about Triple J getting in foul trouble against these guys. So if Triple J plays 30, 32 minutes here without Ja Morant, with how much usage he gets without Ja on the floor this year, with how good he's been without Ja, his scoring has gone way up. I think 19 points is definitely doable for him, and I like the matchup against Indiana. I think not having Ja out there helps to keep this game close. I think right now the spread is 7 points. Indiana's playing at home, though. I think we get a close game. I think we get a high-scoring game, and I think Jaren Jackson Jr. gets us over or 19 or more points today. So I like going over 18.5 points for him. And then the second prop that I like is in the same game on the other side with Tyrese Halliburton. So over 16.5 points for Tyrese Halliburton. That's the second pick that I like for today. You can take a look at the last 5 games for Tyrese Halliburton. He's gone over this in 3 out of his last 5. He's gone over it in 3 straight. We're going to have to watch some news from Indiana. There's a lot of questionable guys right now. The big one is Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon is currently questionable. I think if Malcolm Brogdon plays, I think it's a slight downgrade for Tyrese Halliburton, but we've still seen Halliburton have big games even playing with Brogdon. Now, obviously, Brogdon is a guy that can handle the ball. He can take shots. He'll definitely take a little bit of usage away from Halliburton. But again, Halliburton has still been able to have good games without Brogdon. All these last 3 games, I believe, have been without Brogdon. Maybe the Cleveland game Brogdon played in. Honestly, I can't remember. I can pull that up real quick. So last game Brogdon played was against Cleveland. That game where Halliburton scored 25 points, that was with Brogdon. Now, some of these other games before where he didn't go over, Brogdon played in those as well. But I would feel really, really good about this prop if Brogdon does not play. I don't know when we're going to get news on Brogdon. It might be closer to tip-off. We could get news after shoot-around maybe. But I think regardless, over 16.5 points for Tyrese Halliburton is a prop that I do like for today. You can take a look at his usage this season with the Pacers. He's played 494 minutes with Indiana so far. He's got a pretty solid 20% usage rate. Obviously, assists are really good. He's always been a big assist guy. He's got a 35% assist percentage. But even per 36, you can take a look at his points. He's averaging 18.5 points per 36, and we know Tyrese Halliburton's going to play 36-plus minutes. I mean, I can pull up his game log with Indiana this year. He's played over 36 minutes in literally every single game he's played with the Pacers, or just close to it. I mean, last 5 games, 40, 37, 39, 37, 37, 40. He's going to play 35 to 40 minutes if it's a close game here. Obviously, if Brogdon's out, I feel even better about this prop. Even if Brogdon plays, I think we can still get 17 points from Tyrese Halliburton. Maybe his assist will go down a little bit, having to share the ball with Brogdon, but I still think the scoring can be there, especially in what should be a fast-paced game. There should be a lot of points scored in this game. I think the game has a 234 total right now. And again, just a 7-point spread. I think the game will stay close. I think we get full minutes from all the starters. I really like going over on Triple J's points and Tyrese Halliburton points in this game. And these are 2 picks I do like at first look for today. Now, again, guys, it's a 4-game slate, so there wasn't a ton that I loved. And I don't want to just throw out a bunch of picks just to throw them out there. I really want to give out picks that I'm very confident in, that I'm going to be putting my own money on. So I'm definitely going to put in a 2-pick with these 2 guys. Obviously, I'll have more picks posted on Patreon later today. again, if you're interested in checking out the Patreon, you can do so. Link down below in the description. Had a really big day with the Patreon picks yesterday. Went 6-0 on the 6 picks we shared over there. You guys can check it out for yourself. You can follow me on Twitter. You can see this tweet for yourself. I shared all the entries that I played that I was able to win. You can check that out. Check out the Patreon. It's all linked down below in the description. But let's go 2-0 on our picks today. Obviously I'm trying to get all my picks right. I don't want to come on here and say like, oh man, we got a couple picks wrong on the free picks we gave out on YouTube yesterday, but look what we did on Patreon. Like, I don't want to be that kind of guy. I still am trying to put a lot of effort into the picks I give out on YouTube, and I really think yesterday we just got unlucky with Kuzma getting 10 potential assists, only getting 3 assists. Sabonis needed 39 fantasy points, only got just came up short with 35. Today, got a good feeling we're gonna hit the over on both these picks. So yeah, definitely think it's going to be a good day for us. Hopefully we can hit both these props. I do wish you guys the best of luck if you are tailing today. Again, if you want to check out Prizepicks, you can sign up with my promo code NOAH. They'll match your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my code. And you can tail the picks I give out in this video. You can make some picks for yourself. If you want to check out the Patreon, see what I'm offering over there, you can check out those plays as well. But best of luck tonight, guys. Again, appreciate you watching the video. Hope you did enjoy it, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.